why not do a dad joke to start off the
Oh, jeez.
podcast? Are you ready? I have them from my not patented dad joke card
Jaddo
books.
Jaddoke?
Jad dokes.
Anyway, yeah,
What's in this
go for it.
beer? All right. Did you hear about the invisible man that married the invisible woman?
I didn't see it.
Their kids were nothing to look at either.
Eh.
Starting off on a hot, no, not a hot note, on the right note.
Well, anyway,
Any hoozle.
we are getting together tonight to talk about 5 wintry things to do in Milwaukee
Yes.
when it's cold
When it's cold outside, and
and
you better
snowy.
believe there's a solid 8 months out of the year that we are cold. I wanted to say 6 or 7, but let's be honest.
Sometimes less
We get
cold.
we get snowstorms in May. But
Yeah.
agreed, totally agree. We've had one big snowstorm this year, which
Yesterday.
my puny little snowblower couldn't handle. All
Oh,
the stuff that the plow gunked up at the end of the driveway. Mowed through everything else except for that very end of the driveway, which I was out there pulling muscles, shoveling.
I have a little guy, and,
Correct?
it it did just fine at the end of the driveway.
I wish I could have gotten through. I
Yeah.
also by that time I was like, screw it. I'll just shovel this and pull a bunch of muscles. I was feeling strong.
I was feeling strong a little bit, and I went down the road to help my neighbor who was
Oh, good for
helping
you.
another neighbor, so both of us were helping a neighbor.
You should have walked up with your snowblower and gone, "Whoa, that looks tough." And then turned your snowblower around and walked right back to your house, running the whole time,
Yeah. Vroom, vroom.
revving it while they talk.
I can't hear you.
Ah!
Yeah, and you just look out of the window with some hot cocoa.
And the coziest stuff you can find.
Well, anyway, shoveling is one wintry thing to do when it's cold out. It's not very fun.
Great workout. Only works for a day or two. Speaking of great winter activities, can I jump into one that I'm particularly passionate about?
Yes, and
Okay.
we should say we put this list together trying to think of
Oh,
things
yes.
trying to think of things that are family or date friendly. So
Mhm.
not just go drink your face off somewhere,
Obviously, yes.
and are free or relatively low cost
Yeah.
and are great ways to get you out of the house and experiencing Milwaukee.
Yes. That third one is particularly important because cabin fever is
Mhm.
real.
Mhm.
And I know come April,
Yeah,
I am so sick of all of the ice and snow
same.
and cold and being inside. So
Family,
and and your family always talking, always
jerks.
looking, always judging. So okay, so I haven't
Close
showered
the
in
shades.
4 days. Whatever. Who sees me anyway?
Look at this.
The Postmates delivery driver is very non-judgmental.
Yeah.
The first one I wanna jump into, and then we can go back and forth.
These are not in any order or ranked,
No, not at all.
just random. 5 things.
But snowshoeing and cross-country skiing,
Yes.
both of those I absolutely love. Snowshoeing, great for that light and fluffy snow that you tend to sink into.
Yeah.
Spreads out your weight. Awesome, really fun, and you can get a pair of snowshoes I for, well under $100. I
Yeah,
would
probably.
say maybe 60, $70, somewhere in there. I don't know,
Or
it's
rent
been a
them.
long time. You can also I don't know where you'd go to rent them, if I'm
You
being
rent
honest.
so at Whitnell Park
Oh,
is
okay.
where, I see a lot of people, and when I looked up on Milwaukee County parks where you can do this, and they point specifically to Whitnell Park,
Mhm.
and I see a lot of people doing this when I'm driving by. You can rent all the stuff right there for either.
How amazing is that?
Right?
So go to Whitnell Park, do your snowshoeing and cross-country skiing free of having to purchase that stuff, because I know personally cross-country skiing skis are relatively expensive. We used to rent a lot. We go up
Oh,
to
I'm
Door
sure.
County every year,
And the sticks you have
and
to use?
so
No, they hook you
well
up.
worth it. And cross-country skiing is super fun if you can get into a rhythm. Holy hell, is it fun going down hills on those.
You know what?
You can slide and go, and then you
Yeah,
get
you
you
can
get a nice
zoom.
nice audio, oh my god. a nice cardio a nice cardio
Nice audio
workout,
workout.
nice audio workout. I was thinking of headphones and being able
Yeah.
to listen to music and stuff,
Your
but I
ears
meant
feel great after cross country skiing.
my ears feel wonderful. Great audio workout.
To your point, to your point, it is a great source of exercise,
Great source
especially
of exercise. Yes,
especially on on a sunny winter day.
absolutely. And man, especially right after it snows, it is beautiful outside.
Beautiful. Well, guess what? They also have hot cocoa in the warming house, which is the
Yeah, they
golf
do. The
clubhouse.
clubhouse for golf. Yeah.
So I think that's
Sick.
where you go, to the golf clubhouse, to get all your stuff if you want to rent it.
Okay. But go to county.milwaukee.gov and check out Find Whitnall Park in there, and you can see the snowshoeing and cross country skiing
Yeah, I
stuff,
just searched up snowshoeing and it came up right
which is
away.
so cool. I'm so
At that
excited for
site,
that.
at the site you said.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's make it kind of some favorites for you.
That one definitely my favorite.
Yeah, what got you, excited next on this list?
Ooh,
Because I definitely
I'm
had it first.
I'm always let's go to the Milwaukee County Zoo.
Yeah,
Let's
okay.
go there. I'll
Yeah.
say specifically that one because I didn't know it was open year round. I
I
know it
think it
closes
yeah,
at some point, certain times,
right.
for specific times, but, they from January to March, the first Saturday is
Yes.
free admission. I mean, you
Free
have to pay
admission.
to park,
Yes.
obviously,
Yeah.
but free admission to the zoo, which is awesome. It's also I remember the first time I went in the winter to the zoo and it had snowed, and I'm walking around, I'm like, I've never seen this
It's
place
beautiful.
with snow on the ground.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
Yeah, and there are a number of events happening throughout winter that you just go to the calendar at milwaukeezoo.org and you can see all the stuff. So my wife got excited about this one because she's like, "Oh, you can see." Because I said, "Hey, we're making this list, and what do you?" She goes,
Checking it
"Zoo.
twice.
You have to do the zoo." Yeah, but she's like, "You see all the animals you don't normally see in warmer weather."
Also true,
Yeah, including the red panda, which is my favorite.
including the red panda. That's a lot of people's favorite. I am
Oh
only
shit.
ever there for big cats.
Oh,
I roll up like, "Where's my tiger at?" Because for some reason, every time I'm there, that tiger makes eye contact with me,
wants some.
and
It's
I
got some
feel
beef.
so badass knowing that there's glass in between us so thick that the tiger can't get
Are
me.
you like this?
Yeah.
Want
Yeah.
some?
No, I just make eyes back.
You wink.
Yeah, I'm like, "What's up, tiger?
Yeah.
You from
I
out of
kiss you.
town? Can I kiss you?"
But I think the
"I like your
penguins.
stripes.
I
I
think the
spike my hair up."
penguins are out all year round, right?
Yes, all year. And have you seen videos on TikTok or Instagram where,
No.
elephants playing in the snow for the first time, stuff
Oh,
like
that would
that?
be cool. Yeah.
So cool. They're just
There you
flinging
go.
snow at each
Yeah.
other, running, bouncing. That's
I like kids.
such a yeah, yeah, yeah. It's such a neat thing.
Okay.
I love it. I like it a lot.
My oh boy. My initial favorite on the
Mhm.
list, just to be honest, was Milwaukee Admirals.
Oh, 100%.
I
I the
mean,
I'll say the only reason
yeah.
that wasn't, like, my favorite was because my favorite has to be an outdoor activity. You know what I mean? It
Oh,
just has to
yeah, I
be,
get you.
I gotta get out of the cabin fever
Yeah,
vibes.
I
But
guess.
otherwise, great way to get out and explore the city
Yeah.
through the lens of an ice hockey rink.
Ice hockey rink. It's like nonstop action, not just the game itself, but like the promotions they do, the giveaways, all the stuff they throw around the rink and you can catch and win, and the blimp that drops prizes off of it. Like, it's just so much fun.
I I remember pining over that damn blimp
Yeah, everyone's just watching
every
it,
time I went to
and
an
it gets right
Admirals
above
game.
you. You're like,
"Oh
"Ah,
my god, oh my god,
ah,
oh my god, oh my
ah."
god," and then
Yeah.
it doesn't drop the coupons or
No, it just
whatever.
flies right by.
It
I mean,
does.
for me all the time.
Always. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
it's never even come close. It
yeah,
usually gets to the other end by the time it drops them.
yeah.
But, I wanted to ask you,
I mean,
so
if it was
you're
dropping, like, rocks and boulders and stuff, then it would perfectly fall right on me. Yeah.
then I get smoked every time.
Yeah.
I'd be on my 8th concussion. What I wanted to ask you is, since you're a pretty big hockey fan,
Yeah.
and me not being so much, I loved Admirals games as a kid and growing up because it was something different that I didn't know a lot. But what's the difference between the Admirals and, say, like, going to a Blackhawks game? Like,
So the
what are
black
some of the differences?
so I don't want any Admirals fans or players getting mad at me because they can fight, and I don't know how to fight. So, what I find is
Uh-huh.
a couple of things, just being completely honest. The game's faster in the NHL.
Totally. Well, it should be.
Yeah.
It's pro.
And then it's like watching, the NHL, Chicago Blackhawks, you would see the stars. People you see all over the place, all over TV,
People you see
familiar
on
faces,
TV. Yeah, yeah,
familiar
yeah, sure.
names, like the best of the best.
Interviews. Yeah.
Yes. So it's a little bit of star watching in some of these games as well, right?
Yeah.
And then the major difference is that the Admirals play in a league that is a feeder system to the NHL. You can see the up and coming stars at the Admirals games who you might be watching
Totally.
in an NHL game later that week, sometime during the season, a couple of years from now, whatever. What I love about the Admirals is you're like intimately close to the game, and you can often meet the players after some of these games
Oh,
and
cool.
hang out. I think they used to have skates, or they still have skates. You can go skate with the team. It's really cool.
Are there as many promotional giveaway opportunities at the pro level?
No,
I didn't think so. Okay.
by
I thought that would
far,
be something
no.
that's a set apart from Admirals are, like, second to none on
I
giveaways.
think
They're so good at it.
they just did like winter hat giveaways.
Oh,
They
wow.
were,
Did they
yeah,
really?
these beautiful winter knit hats were like they gave away to the fans who came into the game.
That's amazing.
And it seems like they always have ticket deals, always have some sort of giveaway coming up. They want you at the game to have some fun.
Now, I think I told you this,
Yeah.
but the last few times I've been to Admirals games,
Mhm.
and I learned this, from a buddy of mine, which it made me laugh to no end.
Yeah.
So, when I go to the game, I'll pick a guy in the lineup on the opposing team and memorize his number and last name, and then I will go at him all game, like, the whole
Like
time we're
yelling at
there,
them?
yelling like, "You ain't got nothing."
I've seen
And,
this
like, it's
before.
just straight smack talk for the entire game.
So he jumps
Because
out over the boards and beats
yeah,
you
right,
up?
well, no, just, like, you wanna be a good fan and try to get into one of the players' heads so they
Yeah.
screw up and the Admirals win. I don't know.
Yeah.
It might be that might be one of the toxic traits I have at sporting events,
Maybe.
but weirdly enough, only ice hockey.
Mm.
I don't do it for basketball or football or anything
Yeah,
like
there's no
that.
boards around the players.
Yeah, well, I mean,
They can easily climb
that
up and get you.
that gorgeous plexiglass that they have there, or
You're
bulletproof, whatever it
safely
is.
behind it, yeah.
I'm tucked safely behind it.
I was at,
It never works. I'm never close enough for anybody to hear.
I was at, what's funny about what you're saying is they see, they hear.
100%.
I was
Wait,
at
no, I was thinking the opposite. No, they
Yeah,
don't. Do
yeah,
they
they
really?
do. I was at, a game a couple days ago in
Yeah.
Detroit, seeing the Red Wings play the Oilers.
Yeah, how cool was that, by the way?
I put
Real
my foot
quickly,
dude,
scale
it
of 1 to
was
10.
oh my god,
10 being like
100,
you
it was
crapped your
100, yeah.
pants,
Yeah,
and
yes.
1 being like, "Oh, it was okay."
For 60 minutes, I was crapping my pants about how awesome it was.
Wow, that must have smelled really bad.
And we were on the glass, so I wrote a note on my phone that said,
Okay.
like, "Hey, it's my birthday, this is my first Red Wings game." And in warm up, I had it on the glass for a lot of the game, but in warm ups, one of the players skated up
Yeah.
and hits the glass where we were sitting with his stick to,
Nice.
like, it was cool. So one last thing,
Yeah.
you can save $10 on your first $50 every time you purchase something from the front office at the Milwaukee Admirals with your Experience Milwaukee card.
Heck yeah.
Head to experiencemilwaukee.com to get the card.
right now. We'll wait.
No, we'll sit here. We got nothing to do. Send us an email when you do it. You look
Did you
like
see me?
Putty.
Do you mean stink eye in the cam?
You look like Putty from Seinfeld,
Oh, damn it, really?
looking into the distance.
Okay, speaking of ice skating, can you talk about the next one? Ice skating at Red Arrow Park?
Yeah, so this went away. This went away, and my wife again, she brought this one up, and I said, I thought they stopped it. I thought they shut it down. It appears to be back at Red Arrow Park in the middle of downtown. You can go ice skating.
Yeah, it's called the Slice of Ice, right?
Yeah, yeah, at Red Arrow Park, and
So
there's a Starbucks right there
awesome.
that I believe is still open. But either way, they call it a warming house where you can get some hot cocoa. You can rent skates. You can change your
So
shoes. All
cool.
that stuff.
So cool. And
Yeah,
they'll sharpen your skates too for like
I
6
saw
bucks.
that. Yeah,
Keeping this in the low cost realm,
yeah,
it's only 11 bucks a person. And if you have children under 17, it's 8.
$8
I
for all
That's
the fun you can
pretty
handle.
awesome.
And if you kind of stink at skating and you're going with your family, they have these like guide little like things you can grab onto and skate with
That's pretty cool.
called
I
skater
would
aids.
prefer if they found some I don't wanna be here high schooler
Yeah,
to, like, hold the stick and and
yeah,
drag me behind it while they ski I'm sorry, while they skate.
yeah,
Well, they're just going backwards like, "I hate this
yeah.
job."
This idiot.
That's what I want. That's the kinda interaction I'm looking for, and
I'm gonna
I'm on
hold
the
you
other
up
end going I'm on
under
the
your
other end going,
armpits.
"I'm doing it!
I'm doing
I'm
it.
winning this!"
Hey, mom, look.
But, yes,
Well,
I think that's absolutely phenomenal. That is such a cool idea
I did a meeting there once.
on skates.
Yeah, the guy and I were meeting, and I'm like, "Do you want to meet on the rink?"
That feels like something Michael Scott would do from
He's
The
like,
Office.
"Sure." And we skated for like an hour while we met.
Hold on. In out of that hour, how much of that time did you spend holding hands?
40 minutes.
Oh, alright.
Well, we
What
had to put
happened to
our
that
skates on and off.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, there's a 10-minute on either end of that
It's hard
for,
to
like,
hold
"I
hands
gotta
there.
untie my laces, bud. Can you let go of my hand?" That makes sense.
Let go. Get out of
Yes,
here.
stop it. Ugh.
What's number 5?
Number 5, we're gonna warm up
In.
the domes.
Woo!
So, here's why it's a great idea.
Yeah.
These domes have different temperatures. You have desert, floral, and tropical. And if we're being truthful right now, and I am because I finished my beer,
Yeah.
my truth serum,
Yeah.
what does floral mean?
I have no idea.
Tepid?
Like,
Is that like Western California where it's just nice year round?
it's pretty much the opposite of snow or brown grass.
Yeah, well, preach,
Yeah.
because that's what we get otherwise.
It's awesome. And they have
Yeah.
they if you have kids or if you're just a fan,
Eh, Not the worst date spot in the world,
not the worst date
just
spot.
to walk through quick.
Yeah, you're not, like, rubbing your nose the whole date when you're outside somewhere
Oh,
else.
totally. I don't know why, but you doing this
Yeah.
made me think, like, you're not
Cocaine?
snorting coke in there, and I was
No,
like,
you're not.
"Where are you going with this?"
Runny nose, runny nose. Uh, you warm up, and if you have, if you're a fan or if someone in your life is a fan or you have some kids, the Winter Train Show
Oh, yeah.
happens,
Oh
yeah.
my
I
gosh, I
think it's
totally
coming up
forgot about
soon.
that.
MitchellParkDomes.com, check it out.
Check it out. Yeah.
Bonus, brand new, this has never happened before.
What has never happened before?
This other option, number 6. We
Oh,
promised 5, and
we
there are
did promise
6.
5, but what do we always like to do? Under promise, over deliver,
There
baby.
we go, there we go. Is that really yeah, that's how it goes.
It's not, I just said that now.
There's a new event happening this year called Winter Break. The founder of this idea is Milwaukee's very own Kate Pochask, who is a longtime friend who I knew she's been cooking up this idea for a while. And this she's gonna pilot it. at South Shore Park on February 24th from 12 to 4:30 p.m. with Nordic Walking, hot spell sauna and cold dip in Lake Michigan, winter biking, sitting and knitting mittens, and more. There's going to be more. I can't say anything else about that.
I want to say two things about this. One, that
Yes.
hot spell sauna and cold dip sounds insane,
Right?
and I kind of want to try it.
It's what everyone is doing.
But what's Nordic? Do you know what Nordic walking is?
I
Is
don't.
it walking with an axe and a shield? Like you're gonna go
I
pillage a
think you might be
village?
fighting people and dragons.
Hardcore,
Yeah, so it's
hardcore.
serious. Yeah.
The fact that dragons are involved is magical.
Yeah, maybe
If I
that's
may
how
be
they
so
heat up the
bold.
sauna.
Nice.
This event is free.
I mean,
Just get
sitting
your
and knitting
butts over
mittens
there
as
on
well
February
is
24th. Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Winter Break MKE.com for more information.
Yes.
Uh, uh, just check it out, just out of morbid curiosity. What's
Yes.
Nordic walking? What are the effects of hot spell sauna and jumping into Lake Michigan? Already kind of crazy. And also, if you're into sitting and knitting mittens and maybe a little bit of wordplay rhyming, I think I got the activity for you. All right, let's end on one more dad joke, if I
Yes.
may. If I
Yes.
may. If I may be so bold. And I am truly grabbing them randomly.
Oh boy. Where'd you get that?
My loveliest friend and coworker, Aisha Stevens, bought them for me for Christmas
That's
because she
brilliant.
knows how much I love dad jokes.
All
All right,
right.
you ready?
I think
You ready?
so.
I went bald years ago, but I still carry my comb. I just can't part with it. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Bam. Let me see what these drums things do. How you like that?
Oh, I really want to know what that's called. Do you remember what that's called?
Yeah.
What is it called?
Don't know.
Oh,
Tell a joke again and I'll do it better on timing.
it's called a rim shot or a
Rim
sting.
shot.
A rim shot or a sting are the two words for it or phrases. But anyway, all right.
Should we do another one or are we
Yeah,
good?
yeah, here we go. One more,
Yeah,
one
yeah,
more.
one more for the fans.
What is the best time on an analog clock?
I don't know.
6:30, hands down.
Timing was off again.
It was too it was too early.
I tried to
It
do it.
was
My finger wanted to do it right away.
The first one was like a full second too
This is a
late.
long
And this
time.
one was like, I'm not waiting for the punchline. I need to do it now.
I thought I was trying to time it too right, too accurate.
Like
Well, there you have it, Milwaukee.
you were waiting for it.
Yeah. 6 things to do.
5 things plus 1.
And now we gotta go. Adam.
That's not it.